Hi everyone, thanks for the opportunity to share my view on mental health. I hope that today's topic is much more relevant to this present context. Mental health has come into mainstream now and has a crucial component of well-being of every human's life. So we need to understand a lot about importance of mental health and how it affects our day-to-day life. Maharashtra is the first state to initiate toll-free number 24/7 helpline for enquiring mental health crises. We cannot believe that within 2 months they received more than 45,000 calls to inquire about mental health problem. People are always worrying. Some people are worrying and feeling it difficult to go for their jobs. Some people are worrying about their half salary. Some may lost their jobs. Some may trapped in a place and they cannot go to the place they wish. Some may infected by COVID and they may be in that house quarantine. Some may be hospitalized. Some may lost their life due to COVID. We should understand that many people are dreaming to attain what we have now. Human life is so crucial, and start from the pregnancy stress and insecurity at old age, we are always worrying. And this video will help you to understand and your sense of personal worth. The World Economic Forum conducted a survey. As India lockdowns end, a mental crisis is just beginning. And also they stated that 61% of Indians are suffering from mental health crisis. Before stepping into the topic, we should understand that two important key terms, placebo effect and nocebo effect. Placebo effect, a remarkable phenomenon in this placebo effect is an inactive substance like sugar or distilled water can sometimes improve patient health condition simply because the patient has the expectation that this will be helpful to cure the disease. The same inactive substance which may lead us into that negative manner. Here I would like to quote from the quotation from the short story The Last Leaf by O. Henry, who talks about the importance of mental hygiene. It is a conversation between a doctor and the pneumonia-infected patient. Well, it's a weakness, said the doctor. I will do all that science so far as it may filter through my effort can accomplish. Whenever my patient begins to count the carriages in her funeral procession, I subtract 50% from the curative power of medicine. I promise you 1 in 5 transfer head instead 1 in 10. Through this quotation, we understood that the importance of mental health and how it has a crucial role to curing the disease. In 1946, World Health Organization defines health. Health is defined as not merely the absence of disease, but as a state of thorough physical, mental and social happiness. Their main motto is curing disease is not merely taking medicine for biological manifestations, nevertheless an artistic engagement for psychosocial need for complete health. There are the two important key terms, mental illness and mental health. Mental health is always there and may be negative or positive, whereas a mental illness affects a person's ability to function over a long period of time. In simply, we can call it good mental health can improve one's life, whereas a poor mental health can prevent someone from living a normal life. People with mental illness remain aloof and alienated from their normal human relationship. They gradually lose their social contacts, and we can modify their lifestyle by monitoring and guidance by someone and who is very close to them. By using this method, biopsychosocial approach, we carry them multidimensional understanding and looking them with empathy. Next, we will see what are the criteria of the mental health. It is the ability to learn, to feel, express and manage a range of positive and negative emotions, to form and maintain good relationship with others, to cope with and manage change and uncertainty. Next, we see that 6 functions of brain. One or more brain functions can be affected when we are under mental disorder: emotion, physical, signaling, behavior, thinking and perception. Coming to historical background of mental health, in 1909, Beers along with philosopher William James and Adolf Meyer embraced that the future by creating the National Committee, what we know today as the Mental Health of America. This term was first coined by the William Sweetser. Those days, a mental disorder considered as demonic possession, witchcraft, or that angry god. People with a mental disorder were alienated and locked up in a tall building. Only during the 20th century, science proved that it is a kind of the mental disorder of the human being. In 1100 BC, traditional Chinese medicine used herbs, acupuncture, or national therapy to cure mental disorder. It's a matter of individual's relationship with his human community. This is the flow model of positive or negative cycle of mental health. Our process begins here with the thoughts and beliefs, and these are the source of our feelings and emotions, which act as a driver of our behaviors and actions. And very sooner, this will generate the social relationship with others, and again, this will be reinforced to our thoughts and beliefs. If you change your thinking, you will experience a change in your emotions, behavior, and social relationship. Next, we will see what are the physical and psychological symptoms of mental disorder. These signs and symptoms of mental illness can vary and depend on the disorder. So, psychological symptoms are inability to cope up with daily problems, withdraw from friends and activities, detached from reality, confused thinking and feeling sad or down, excessive fear and extreme mood changes and tiredness, and change in eating habits and sex drive, excessive anger or violence, and sometimes for some people may have suicidal thinking. Whereas the physical symptoms, sometimes headache may be the reason for mental disorder, painful jaws and teeth, heart palpitation, the abnormal beating, upset tummy, night and day sweats, fatigue, sensory overload, always tensed, cramps, bitten or sore fingers, restless legs. Let's see how language connected with mental health. And those days, language was considered as a medium for communication. Then is extended as a trade and commerce in global market. Then it modified as lingua franca with a status symbol. Then it changed as a academic recognition and getting a degree from the college. Now it is extended to the field of medicine and proving its capacity in healing and quick convalescence of the patients from the disease. Now we move to how LSRW skills act as a therapy. Listening activities during this lockdown are listen motivational speech, listen and draw a story. We'll listen to audio and we can guess it what it is and draw an unexpected ending. Listen to English songs and movies. Adjectives, draw. This is an activity to find adjectives in the sentences. Blindfold walk. In this game, a person is tried his eyes and finding hidden things by following instruction of other person. Secret messages, put it in order, listening dialogues and English news channels. Next is speaking therapy, talk to others, self-made speaking videos or audios, telephonic conversation, mock interviews among friends, video calls, mirror talk, which is one of the best speaking therapy activities, group discussions at home, role plays. Now we see some reading therapy activities. Read newspapers and magazines, read literary works and motivational quotations, develop critical and creative reading, read some catchy phrases. Last language skill is writing therapy. In 2004, Woolston stated that writing therapy is to express one's feeling to others through writing to reduce the feelings of emotional trauma. There are the 6 science-backed ways of writing. Free writing, we can write whatever we want. Expressive writing, this is a type of writing down their negative thoughts on the paper, gets relief from their pains and their mind. Reflective journaling, this is a documentation of personal events for the experience. Gratitude journaling, this type of writing is self-appreciation of their habits and grateful. Next is letter writing, then poetry writing, and these are the LSRW skills, therapeutic activities during this lockdown. This is a self-evaluating activity, healing from depression by Douglas, to evaluate depression rating scale and anxiety rating scale, to understand the current status of behavior based on their facial expressions. 0 is calculated as absence of symptoms. 1 to 2, minorly depressed mood. 3 to 4, depression slightly stronger. 5, defined malaise or the insomnia. 6 to 7, feeling really bad at the edge. 8 to 10, the suicidal feelings. This is a simple evaluating activity to find out people with mental disorder. Our government introduced National Mental Health Program in 1982 and District Mental Health Program to care people with mental disorder by providing rehabilitation centers and a dual diagnostics treatment, psychotherapeutic treatment, daycare and meditation and mental health education. Live your own life, whatever we are, whoever we are. At the end of the life, we bring nothing. Spend time with family members, friends, neighbors and relatives. Develop your support networks. Everything happens for the reason. Even the lockdown is not an exception. Let us thank God for this life, live it and enjoy it. This is a Japanese method to relax in 5 minutes. Each finger of your hand represents a different feelings and attitude. Our thumb finger is anxiety, index is fear, middle is anger, ring finger is sadness, little finger is self-esteem. Take your 2 hands. With the help of right hand, you just grab and wrap your thumb for 30 seconds. Then you can do it for your index, middle, ring finger and little finger. Then do it for right hand. You will feel relaxed, and do it for 2 or 3 times continuously. Then you feel so much relaxed. So we can do it whenever you feel tensed or fear or sadness. You can do this 5 minutes of relaxing, a Japanese method.